Welcome to my channel. I, Mrs. Alamukarthi Neeraj Kumar, with another video of active and passive voice part 2. In part 1, you have learnt about how to convert affirmative sentences of active voice to passive voice. In this video, you will learn imperative and interrogative sentences to passive voice. Now let us learn interrogative sentence, how to change interrogative active voice to passive voice. Interrogative sentence are two types. Okay. One is verbal question and the second one is WH questions. What is a verbal question now? Verbal questions are otherwise called as yes or no questions. That is, if you ask the question, you will get yes or no as the answer. Or, I will give you another clue how to identify verbal question. It begins with is, was, are, where, etc. And WH question begins with why, where, how and what. Now let us see the structure of the passive verbal questions. The structure is to be form of the verb. To be form of the verb means, as I have already told you, is, was, are, were, has, have, had, etc. plus object of the active voice. In active sentence, whatever be the object, that should come. Then comes the past participle form of the verb. Then comes the preposition by. And then comes the subject of the active voice. Let us learn how to change verbal questions of active voice to passive voice. First example, do you write stories? Since it starts with do, it is an yes or no question. The subject here is you. Verb do write and stories is the object. What is the tense of the verb? It is do write. So is or are to be form is used. Subject and object is to be exchanged. Stories will be the subject in the passive and you will be the object in the passive. Now can you tell me the past participle of write? It is written. So join all these words and you have to make the passive voice according to the structure. Okay, I think you remember the structure. So, according to the structure, the passive voice will become are stories written by you. Why I used are? Since stories is in plural. Now, the second sentence. Has he taken your permission? Here, the subject is he, your permission is the object and has taken is the verb. Now identify the tense of the verb. It is present perfect tense. Present perfect in passive will change to has been taken. Subject and object you need to exchange. Now according to the structure of the question in passive, the passive voice of the statement will be has your permission been taken by him? Now the third one. Did you write stories? Do you find any similarity with the first sentence? It is similar. Only the tense is changed to simple past. Did write is in simple past. So in passive, it will be was or were. And since stories is in plural, it will be were stories written by you. Now the next sentence, had he taken your permission? It is also similar to the second statement. Only thing is has taken has changed to had taken, which is past perfect. So in passive it will be had your permission being taken by him. Now the fifth one. Will you write stories? Again in the same way as the first, third. Only thing is will write is in simple future tense. So the passive voice will become will stories be written by you? Let us learn the structure of passive WH questions. The structure of passive WH question is WH question whatever we have, what, why, how, etc. plus to be form plus object in the active voice plus past participle form of the verb plus preposition plus subject in active voice. If who is the question word, then how the structure will be? The structure will be by whom plus to be form plus object in the active voice plus past participle form of the verb. Let us learn how WH question is changed from active voice to passive voice. First question, who does not obey you? Since WH starts with who, it will in the passive voice, it will change to by whom. Structure by whom plus to be form plus object in active voice plus past participle form of the verb. So here it will change to by whom are you not obeyed. Why I have used are, even though you is singular means it is second person pronoun. Now the second question. Which newspaper do you read? Here the subject is you, verb is read, newspaper is the object and it is in simple present tense. In passive voice, which will be same as which only and the structure will be which plus to be form plus object in AV that is newspaper, then past participle form of read that is read, preposition by and the subject you. So the passive voice will be which is the newspaper read by you. Now the third one. Who did not obey you? Again it is similar to the first statement. And who? It is the WH question. So passive voice it will be by whom. Instead of are we should use where because did is in the simple past tense. So in passive it will be by whom were you not obeyed. Now let us consider the next example. Which newspaper did you read? It is same as the second statement. Only thing is this is in simple past since we have used did. So it will be which was the newspaper read by you. Fifth example, where will they take you? Will is in simple future. How it will change then? Where will be where only, to be form, object, past participle, preposition and subject. So it will be where will you be taken. Let us learn how to change imperative sentence into passive voice. Imperative sentence is nothing but to give an advice, to give an order or to give a request. In the imperative sentence, the subject is normally not mentioned and it is understood as you. Let us learn the structure of the imperative sentence. Let plus object in active voice plus to be form of the verb plus past participle form of the verb. Should be or are to be also could be used in imperative passive voice. Let us make it clear with examples. How to change active voice imperative to passive voice imperative. First example is close the door. It is an order and the subject you is not mentioned in active voice. In passive voice, it is changed as let the door be closed according to the structure. Now the second statement is may God bless you. In passive, it is changed as may you be blessed. Here by God is not mentioned because it is understood that it is used as by God. The third sentence is match the pairs. In passive, it is converted as let the pairs be matched. Fourth sentence, think twice before reacting. In passive, it should be thought twice before reacting. Thank you for watching my video. Hope you understood how to change interrogative and imperative sentences of active voice to passive voice. If you have any doubt, contact me through comment section. Do not forget to like and share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.